Hello dear students, welcome back to AVS classes. How are you all? I hope you all are healthy and doing well. So students, I'm your EVS educator again here with a new chapter, and today we have chapter number 8, which is food we eat. So now we are going to discuss about a very important topic and very testy topic because we are discussing about the food. So before the first thing we have to keep in mind while we starting this chapter, importance of food. So what is the importance of food in our life? We already know, right? But we are going to know in detail by doing this chapter. So first thing, food is important for our body. It helps us stay healthy, grow strong and stay active all day. So imagine if you don't eat food, you always feel tired, right? So food gives us energy, and by this energy we can do our day-to-day functions. Now we eat food to get energy for playing, studying and doing work. Different foods help our different food help our body in different ways. We also need to drink clean water every day. So what we keep in mind that we have to eat different food for different we have to eat different food to help in different ways of our body. Now always we have to drink water as well. Water keeps us cool, fresh and healthy, especially in summer and after we run or play. So water plays a very important in our life as well, which we already discussed in our earlier chapter, because without drinking water we cannot imagine our life, right? Eating healthy food and drinking water help us stay fit and happy. The whole crisp of our life is to stay healthy, because if we are healthy, we can do anything we want to do. But if we are not healthy, we cannot do any penny work, right? So always keep in mind that you have to drink clean water always, and a good type of food for healthy. For prevent, okay. So what you have to keep in mind, you always have to drink clean water and eat healthy food to prevent yourself from illness. Next, our favorite food. So this is very interesting because now we are discussing about your favorite food, right? So let's discuss it in detail. We all have some foods we love to eat, and some are sweet, some are salty, and some are spicy or sour. Our favorite foods may remind us of festivals or family time. We can draw and name our favorite homemade dishes like dal, roti, rice, or laddu. Let's share what we like and why. Maybe it's the smell, taste, or a happy memory. So we cannot say like that food, it's only food for us. Food is a memory for us, because while we have any kind of favorite food in our life, it's have a good memory with us. If we are talking about your dal, roti, rice, so it always remember our motherhood to our life, how with the love our mothers gives us food. Now the other things we now the other things which we have, that always we have different type of foods with the festivals, with the help. Okay. So we always reminds us we have different types of होएगा नहीं क्या? Okay. So what we keep in our mind that each and every food have a festival memory, a family time memory. If we are talking about Diwali, Holi, so we have gunjiyas in Holi. We have different laddu, different types of sweets in Diwali, right? We enjoy our festival, our family time with food. Without food, how can we enjoy it, right? Now, eating a balanced diet. So this is kind of boring topic for you, because whenever we are discussing our balanced diet, so you are just away from the junk food. But students, this balanced diet is very useful for you, because you need proper growth, right, and proper fitness in your life to do your daily functions. So you need this balanced diet. But before this, we have to understand what is balanced diet. To stay strong and healthy, we must eat different kinds of food. This is called a balanced diet. A balanced diet includes grains, fruits, and vegetable, pulses, milk, and nuts. So what we have to understand here, that balanced diet means each we have food categories, and we need a food, each food category food in our meal. If we are talking about grains, so we need wheat or rice, one of them. Fruits, so we have to eat one fruit whole a day. Vegetables, so we take some kind of vegetables in our meal also. Pulses, milk and nuts, so these are the things which we have to keep in our meal. Then we are say, okay fine, we are taking a balanced diet. Otherwise, if you are only take grains, only take fruits, only take vegetables, then it is not a kind of a balanced diet. Now each food helps our body in a different way. Eating many kinds of food gives us all the things our body needs. So we should not eat only one or two things every day. So what we have to keep in a mind then, what we have to keep in a mind that we need each and every type of nutrients for our body functioning, right? So we always keep in a mind we are taking proper vegetables, we are taking proper pulses, we are taking proper grains in our meal. Then we will become fit and grow further. Now, where does our food come from? We discuss about how much importance we have food, but how we get our food, that is also a very important question. Food comes from plants and animals because we eat vegetable things that is come from the plants only, and those students who are non-vegetarian, so they know they get their food from animals, right? Now, from plants. From plants, we eat different parts of plants as vegetables, fruit. From plants, we eat different parts of plants as vegetable, fruits, food grains, pulses, and dry fruits. Farmers grow many foods in the field. So, we are using different parts of the plant for our food, right? Basically, different foods from plants. So, what are the fruits we have? You have roots, carrot, radish, turnip, beetroot. So, we are using plant so we are using part of the plant root, and these are the example of this. Then stems, what are the stems we have? Potato, onion, ginger, bamboo shoots. Leaves, spinach, cabbage, fenugreek, mustard leaves. Fruit vegetables, tomato, brinjal, pumpkin, ladyfinger. Edible fruits, mango, apple, banana, guava. Grains, rice, wheat, maize, barley. Seeds, pulses, moong dal, masoor dal, chana dal, and urad dal. Seeds, dry fruits, almonds, cashew, almonds. Okay. Seeds, dry fruits, almonds, cashew, walnuts, and raisins. So these are the things. Basically, you see, we are using each part of the plant as a food, right? Now we are going to discuss about the different foods from animals. So what are those foods? Milk, which is we get from the cow. Curd, indirectly from cow. Paneer, indirectly cow. Cheese, indirectly cow. Ghee, indirectly cow. Eggs, we are getting from hen. Okay. Okay. Eggs. Okay, fine. ये हटा देना, घी के बाद से शुरू करना. Now we have eggs, meat, and honey, which we already getting from the different animals. So some foods like salt come from the earth, not from plants or animals. Salt we get from the earth, not from any kind of plant or animals. Next, we eat different things. Yes, we know we eat different things because we already discussed it, na? And we want to eat. We want to eat, and it is mandatory for us to eat different things. We eat many different kinds of food. The food we eat can change with the weather, the season, and the place we live in. Okay, if you are placed in Punjab, then sarson da saag and makke di roti is very basic for you. If you are in Bihar, then dal and rice is the dal chawal is very often for you, right? So it is changing according to the season, according to the place we live. When it is hot in summer, we like to eat cool things like ice cream, kulfi, and watermelon, tender coconuts water, nimbu pani, and aam panna. These are the things we want to drink, we want to eat in summer season. And what we want to eat in cold season, when it is cold in winter, we eat warm and hot foods like soups, stews, and parathas, dry fruits, hot milk, and halwa to make ourselves warm. Now, we also get different fruits and vegetables in different seasons. In summer season, we get mangoes, melons, and cucumbers only. We hear this kind of words, na, seasonal food, seasonal fruits, seasonal vegetables. So these are the things we are going to understand here. Now in winter, we get apples, carrots, and peas. In different parts of our country, people eat different types of food. In the south, people eat idli, dosa, and sambar. So idli, dosa, sambar is generally a food of south area. In northern, people eat parathas, chole, and rajma. Chole bhature is very common in north, right? Next, in the west, people enjoy dhokla, thepla, and khandvi. Next, in the east, people eat rice, fish, curry, and momo. So what we understand here, that the food supply for us is very different according to the place, according to the season, we just place our food, right? Next, some of your friends or wait, Some of your friends or relatives may have gone to other places and eaten foods that are new to you. You can ask them about these foods and talk about with your friends. Trying new foods help us Trying new foods helps us learn to about new tastes, traditions and cultures. All foods are special in their own way. So with the help of food, we cannot just prevent our. So what we understand here, that we don't eat food only for hunger. We represent our culture with the help of the food. If we are talking about idli dosa, so we can easily understand, okay, fine, it is South Indian. And if we are talking about tepla khandvi, so we can relate with it Gujarati. So basically food is just not food, it's our culture for us. Now water a must with food. So what we are going to learn here, that water also plays an important role with the food. Okay, how? Let's see here. Water is very important for our body. It helps us to digest our food and keeps us fresh and healthy. We should drink clean and save water every day. When the weather is hot or after we run and play, our body loses water. That is why we need to drink more water. So we cannot say that only food help. We cannot say only food makes us fit. Water also plays an important role, because if we food cannot digest further, how can we eat our next meal? That is why water plays in a very important role in our life. Next thing, sharing food and sharing smiles. You always see na, sharing is caring. This is that. Okay, you always see na, sharing is caring, and this is the thing which you have to keep in mind always. And in food, it is mandatory. Eating together is fun. It makes us feel happy and close to our friends. When we share our foods, we show that we are kind and caring. If a friend forgets to bring their tiffin, we can share our food with them. This brings smiles and joy to everyone. Sharing food helps us become friendly, helpful, and loving. Let's always remember, sharing is caring. So what you have to do here, why we read this para? Because if ever in your life your friend just forget about to get tiffin from their home, so what you have to do, you have to share your food with them. Because when you share your food with someone, it is you are sharing your happiness, you are sharing your kindness, you are sharing your empathy with this. And the motto of your life, which you have to keep in mind, sharing is caring. So students, this is the end of your chapter. I hope so you taste this chapter, because this is food. I hope so you understood it very well. Now I'm going to meet you in your next classes. Till that, bye bye, have a good day.